Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing like a life update while I do my makeup. I just have a lot going on in my head and I wanted to talk to you guys about it. And yeah, if this is not your type of video, that's fine. If you don't want to watch it, that's cool. But yeah, I just need to like talk about some stuff and get some stuff off my chest. So let's go ahead and get right on into this video. I might seem a bit uncomfortable just because I've never done this before. I've never done a life update. I don't really even know if anybody cares to listen to my life update, but I don't know, like I just feel like I'm in a talkative mood and I needed to film because I was laying in my bed with a bag of Chips Ahoy cookies next to me, and that's just not it. So before I dive in like super deep, I'm gonna talk about my like weight loss slash fitness journey. I know you guys don't really like see my full body. I am 6 feet tall, and as of 3 weeks ago, I weighed 211 pounds. A few months ago, I went to the doctor because I have asthma and I needed a refill on my inhaler. And of course, you know, they have to take your vitals and everything like that. And when I stepped on the scale, it said I weighed 200 pounds. Just to give you guys a background, I've always been like the tall, skinny girl. Like super skinny to the point where people always, you know, make comments about that I need to eat more and blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, whatever, just like ignorant stuff people say to skinny people because they think it's cool. Like, it's not funny, it's not cute. Like, we do eat, we like food. Just because I'm thin does not mean I have an eating disorder. Like, I would say from the time I was like 16, 17 to the time that I was like 20, I'm gonna go with 25, I fluctuated between like 146 pounds and 155 pounds. I could never get over 150 pounds unless I was pregnant. So I had my daughter 8 years ago, and the day she was born, I weighed 192 pounds. That was, to, you know, at that time, that was the heaviest I'd ever been, but also, like I said, had a baby. It was like literally the day she was being born. After I had her, I snapped back pretty quick, and to be honest, I thought that, you know, I would keep some of the baby weight and I would look a little bit better and I wouldn't have, you know, like people commenting and stuff like that, whatever. Well, that didn't happen. I ended up snapping back. So fast forward to 4 years later, I get pregnant with my son. The day my son was born, I weighed 206 pounds. I ended up losing some of the weight, well, actually most of it. And then I started seeing my boyfriend now, and I'm really happy in the relationship. I have gained like 50 pounds. So now you can imagine, like, I went to the doctor's office, I got weighed, I weighed 200 pounds, and like, I'm definitely not pregnant. Don't even get in the comments like suggesting it. I'm not, kitchen is closed. This is something that I've always wanted. Like, I've always wanted to be able to put weight on and keep it. I don't have people commenting on my body shape anymore in a negative way. Like, some people are like, oh wow, you look good. Like, you know, like, you have thighs, yeah, you got a little tummy, but like, you look good. Like, I look healthy and my arms are not, they look a little skinny on camera, but my arms used to be really thin. Like, I don't know. And it was kind of nice not hearing that anymore. So I started going to the gym. I joined a gym and I was going and I just wasn't seeing results. So I kind of like fell off a little bit. And I also have like a horrible problem with eating out. And then I'm also not the type of girl who, you know, loves meal prep. It sounds great and it's a good idea, but either I get bored and I'm like, you know, I don't really want to eat this crap. Or I'm like, okay, how long can this really be good? Like, is this even still edible anymore? This is not the brush that I use to blend out my concealer. So anyways, fast forward to a few weeks ago, I follow a Jazzy Gardner here on Instagram and on YouTube. I see that she posted that she's having like a Slim Thick challenge, and it was like a 12-week program. And of course you have to pay. You can do like coaching or, you know, whatever, but she gives you like a fitness plan. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it because I keep complaining about my body and wanting things to change and not feeling comfortable in my clothes because I have no clothes that fit, that aren't freaking leggings. Anytime I wanted to go somewhere, I never had anything to wear, or I felt like I was wearing the same things because that's what looked best on my body. So I'm doing this to try to feel a little bit better about myself because I always felt like I was somebody who, you know, I always looked nice. I always had nice clothes. You know, it's not about having expensive clothes, just like I always had, you know, nice clothes, and I looked nice when I went out because I take pride in how I look, like my hair, my makeup, my clothes. I like that kind of stuff. So to transition into like where I am now, and I feel like nothing fits me, and the only thing that I have to wear or like leggings or sweatpants. It's just like, it's just not good. Like, I don't like it. It doesn't make me feel good. It doesn't make me want to do anything or to go anywhere, really. So that's that, I guess, on that subject. I'm just hoping to really show some improvement, and I did take before pictures. I'm gonna take some pictures probably at the end of this week, or maybe I'll do them tomorrow, just to do like quarterly updates within the next, you know, 12 weeks. We recently moved, and the place that we're living in now is like double the cost of what we were living in, or the cost that we were living in. But the space is better, the amenities are better. We did come from a house, and now we're in an apartment. Just what we're getting compared to what we had, it just makes it like 1,000 times worth it. Money stresses me out sometimes because I am not the best at saving, let me say that. I'm not the best saver. I love how I totally just tried to like side rail myself and not jump into the conversation I was about to start and just start talking about money. Like, that's not what I was about to say. I have a big problem with comparison. I compare myself all the time. It's very hard for me not to compare myself to, like, I don't know. It's just hard for me. It's something that I struggle with. I don't know how to describe it other than, excuse my language, but I feel like there's a little me inside of me, and sometimes she's a and I don't like her because she just reminds me of what I'm not doing or what level I'm not at yet. Or she'll be like, oh, you see this person and this person, like, they're doing this. Why aren't you doing that? Like, why are you still here? You know what I'm saying? And it's just frustrating. And the whole reason I'm sharing this with you guys is because sometimes I feel alone. Like, sometimes I feel like I don't really have anybody to talk to, and I'm not trying to get like a pity party. I'm not. And it's not about like friends or anything like that. I feel like I don't want to bother other people with what's going on. And sometimes I feel like, because I know it's so trivial sometimes, I'm just gonna be in my feelings. I'm gonna eat my feelings for like 24 hours and then I'll be good. Like, it's fine. It's fine. A lot of my friends were getting engaged, and I mean a lot of them. It felt like for the past year, so many of my friends were getting engaged, and I was just like, man, like, that's not me, like, you know. And I just started to feel like I wasn't doing enough as a girlfriend. I'm not somebody who's dated a lot of people. I haven't. I'm a relationship person. I like to have relationships, and I haven't had many. I just felt like, man, I've never even been asked. Like, nobody's ever asked me, you know, to be their wife, and I'm like, I feel like I'm a really damn good girlfriend, you know? It's a shitty feeling to congratulate somebody on their engagement and be happy for them, but a part of you is like, when is that gonna ever happen for me? Like, is it ever gonna happen for me? Yeah, I don't really know what else to say about that. It's just something that's like inside of me, where I want to be happy for other people, but at the same time, like, I want other people to be happy for me in that same, you know, way. But you know, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So moving on to something else. I had set a goal for myself this year. If you guys have been following me for that long, then you know that I planned on buying a house this year. So yeah, that was another thing, not buying a house this year. You know, I just feel like I let myself down, like I let my kids down. Jada was so excited. She was like really excited to get a house. I mean, she loves the apartment. She loves having her own room. But it was just a goal that I had set for myself that I didn't get to check off my list for this year. I just try to be thankful of where we are now, and the space that we're in is just perfect for us and our little family. So that's what I'm trying to focus on now. So another area of my life where I tend to compare myself a lot is here on YouTube and amongst like other people that I follow here on YouTube. It's very easy to get discouraged and feel like you're not doing enough, or you're not doing the right thing, or like, maybe if I tried this, or maybe if I did this type of video, you know, you just want to get your video out there. And I've been doing YouTube for like a year and a half, and I'm just under 400 subscribers, and I'm very happy for each subscriber that I have. It can just get a little discouraging, and you start to feel like, what are you doing wrong, when you see other people reaching milestone after milestone really quickly, and you're like, well, dang, like, I wish that was me, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't want to feel like I'm not grateful. It's just, I don't know, like, I have a hard time, like I said, I have a hard time comparing myself and where I am in my life with other people. And it sucks. And I wish I never felt like that. I wish I was always content with where I am, or not, you know, content with where I am, because I feel like everybody should want to grow, but I wish I was content enough with focusing on my accomplishments rather than comparing them to somebody else's, because I feel like everybody has their own time. You know, it's a hard feeling. It's a really hard feeling. And I don't know, I think that's what it boils down to. Like, I get so upset about I get so upset at myself for beating myself up over something that doesn't affect me. You know what I'm saying? Like, other people getting married, that does not affect me. It does not hurt me. I am happy for them. And comparison is so ugly. It's so ugly, and it's so detrimental, because when other people are celebrating and you start to compare yourself, it takes away from your ability to be genuinely happy for somebody else. And that is a shitty feeling. It's a shitty feeling as a friend. It's a shitty feeling as a peer, or just to yourself, knowing in your mind, like, you're happy for this person, but at the same time, comparing yourself makes you a little bit like spiteful, or just a little bit of jealous. And it's not like I want what you have. It's just that, is that ever going to happen for me type of thing. And it's like, I don't want to take away from somebody and their accomplishments. Like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. And I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I feel like I've just been rambling because, like I said, this is what makes me uncomfortable. This is how I talk when I'm uncomfortable. I ramble. It's difficult, but it is something that I am aware of that I do. I know I compare myself to others, and it's something that I'm still trying to stop doing, because maybe I'm blocking my own blessings by constantly looking at what other people are doing and where other people are going, and, you know, what they're celebrating, and I'm not looking or celebrating or acknowledging the stuff that I am doing. And before I start getting upset and ruining this face, I have to change my battery because it's about to die. So I'm done with my makeup. I did something really simple. I kind of feel like my eyeshadow and my blush are a little too matchy-matchy, but this is where we're at now. It's too late to go back. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. If you guys enjoyed it and you liked listening to me ramble and talk with you guys, get a little deep, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, let me know I'm not alone. If you think I'm alone and you can't, you know, you can't empathize with me, then just don't tell me. And last but not least, if you guys are not already subscribed, make sure you hit that button and turn on your notifications so you never miss out on a video from me, and I will talk to you guys in my next one. Bye. On a scale of 1 to 5, how cringy was this video?